wall angels or goalpost arms is a really common exercise for strengthening our external shoulder rotation. For this drill, you're going to want a wall that you can lean into. I will show it from 2 different angles so we can talk about how we want to do it correctly. We're going to start leaning back into the wall. I want our hips, the back of our ribs, the back of our shoulders, and the back of our head on the wall. So we're trying to smush our entire back body to the wall, making sure we're not letting our low back arch, gapping the back of our ribs or our low back away from the wall. So everything's going to smush into the wall. We're going to bring our elbows out to the side, trying to reach our elbows backwards and hands backwards towards the wall. For this exercise, the default version actually requires quite a bit of external shoulder rotation. It asks for you to have your elbows and either your fingertips or the backs of your hands on the wall, which requires a full 90 degrees of external shoulder rotation, which is really challenging for a lot of folks. So if you can't reach your hands all the way back towards the wall, that is fine. I want you just to be reaching those fingers backwards, or you can do this, a little awkward, but it helps, holding yoga blocks between your hands so you can have something touching the wall between your hands and the wall so that you've got a little bit of support. But from here, keeping our back on the wall, elbows on the wall, hands are reaching backwards, or hopefully if you've got the flexibility for it, we have the back of our hands touching the wall. If we don't, those hands are just reaching in space. From here, we're gonna keep everything contacted with the wall as we start to slide our elbows up as high as we can without our hands coming forwards in space. So this is easier to police yourself if you can already touch the wall. We're only gonna slide our arms up as high as we can without our hands starting to come forwards, without those elbows coming off the wall, or a little bit more common cheat is letting our chest start to come forwards as we arch. So my whole back body is staying pasted to the wall as I slide those hands up and down. This should feel awkwardly challenging and really squeezy in the backside of your shoulders. So this is what it would look like if we've got that full hand contact on the wall. My forearms, my elbows, my ribs, my back and my shoulders are touching the wall. For folks with a little less flexibility, it might look a little something like this. And it's gonna be a really small range of motion for you because the larger you can get those elbows up, those hands fall away. We don't want that to happen. Aiming for 8 to 12 lifts on each arm. So here's what it looks like from the front. Everything leaning into the wall, elbows on the wall, fingertips, maybe even hands on the wall as we slide those arms up and down. Making sure our chest doesn't come forwards, our hands don't start to fall to the floor as we lift and lower. If you liked this video and you're looking for more free flexibility training advice, there's a lot more where that came from on my website, where I regularly post blog posts with stretching tips, as well as detailed stretch breakdowns like this video. You can check it out at DannyWinksFlexibility.com.